After facing criticism for his silence during the farmers' protest, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken a bold stand to protect India's agriculture sector in the ongoing US-India trade talks. Speaking to the MS Swaminathan Century International Conference in New Delhi on August 7, Modi declared that the interests of India's farmers, dairy producers and the fishermen are non-negotiable, even if it means paying a heavy price. But what's at stake for India's agriculture sector in these high-stake talks with the United States? The United States and India are working to boost their trade relationship, aiming to double bilateral trade of $500 billion by 2030. However, tensions have risen again since US President Donald Trump imposed a 25% tariff on Indian exports starting August 1, 2025, with an additional penalty that pushes total tariff to 50%. The US claimed that in response to India's continuous purchase of Russian oil in return, the US is pushing for greater access to India's markets, especially for its agriculture and dairy products. India, however, is drawing a firm line to protect its farmers. What's at stake? At the heart of the dispute is a growing trade partnership. Both nations aim to double bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030. But that goal is now threatened by a recent move by US President Donald Trump, who imposed a 25% tariff on Indian exports beginning August 1, 2025. After the Trump adds additional penalty of 25% tariff on India, taking toll to 50% of buying Russian oil. The US says the tariffs are a response to India's continuous imports of Russian oil. But underneath that geopolitical friction lies another key issue: market access. Washington is pushing for broader entry of American agriculture and dairy products into India, a move New Delhi is fiercely resisting to protect its own farmers. India's agricultural exports to the US agriculture is a vital pillar of India's economy. In 2024, India exported around $5 billion in agriculture goods to the United States, comprising 11% of its total agri exports. Now, these exports surged 24.1% year-on-year in the first half of 2025, reaching $3.47 billion. Key export categories include basmati rice, 250,000 to 3 lakh ton, annually valued at over $200 million. Spices and essential oil, over $200 million including black pepper and cardamom. Processed fruits and vegetables, also exceeding $200 million. Dairy products, $181.49 million with exports like ghee and butter. Edible oil worth $199.75 million. Animal products valued at $10.3 million. Now Modi's unwavering stand for farmers. And United States tariff on India's goods surged to 50%. Prime Minister Modi has responded with striking resolve, making clear that India's agriculture backbone is non-negotiable. At the MS Swaminathan Century International Conference in New Delhi, Modi declared,
हमारे लिए अपने किसानों का हित सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है। भारत अपने किसानों के, पशुपालकों के और मछुआरे भाई बहनों के हितों के साथ कभी भी समझौता नहीं करेगा। और मैं जानता हूं, व्यक्तिगत रूप से मुझे बहुत बड़ी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी, लेकिन मैं इसके लिए तैयार हूं। मेरे देश के किसानों के लिए, मेरे देश के मछुआरों के लिए, मेरे देश के पशुपालकों के लिए आज भारत तैयार है।
For us, the interest of our farmers and our top priority. India will never compromise on the interest of its farmers, livestock rearers and fishermen. I know that I personally will have to pay a heavy price, but I'm ready for it. Now, this firm stance follows criticism over his previous silence during massive farmers' protest and arrives as economic pressure escalates. Modi emphasized that protecting the rural economy and the million who depend on it remains central to his leadership. While the trade talks are at a standstill, with India unwillingly to compromise on agriculture and the US pushing back with tariffs, both sides want a deal, but finding common ground will be tough. For now, Modi's message is clear. India's farmers come first, even if it means tougher trade terms. As talks continue, the world will be watching to see how India balances its global ambitions with the need of its rural heartland. That's all for now on this update. Stay tuned to the Savera. Download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.